Welcome back to Football Moshla Podcast. We are here for a very, is it special? Yes, you can call it special if you're a Garnacho fan, because I am a Garnacho fan. Joining you today, your host, Fardan Ahmed. I'm joined with my very talented, very excited, very intellectual co host,
Humble.
Qazi Adil, is here with me. Why are we here today? Because a very big possibility Garnacho is joining Chelsea. And over here, we're on two sides of the pole. Adil thinks terrible decision. I think not bad. Adil, why don't you kick us off?
All right. So why Garnacho to Chelsea is a bad decision, a bad transfer for both parties. Garnacho is a player that thinks he is a very talented player, but I think he thinks that he's better than what he really is. Especially after scoring that goal against Everton, he thinks that he became some of a mixture of mini Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. He doesn't have the acceleration or the speed. Let's say he has the acceleration. He doesn't have the half a yard of speed that you need to actually go past a lot of defenders, especially the fast Premier League defenders. That's where he struggled, and I think he basically didn't want to play in a number 10 role under Amorim. He doesn't like the 3-4-3 formation. He prefers to be in the left wing and cut in from the left wing. And I think if he's going to Chelsea, he's going to Chelsea to be their left winger. And we have seen how that turned out for Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho went there, had a few good games. Then who cares? He was shipped back to Manchester United. Still is part of Manchester United. They're struggling to get him to space, I guess. So Garnacho, on the other hand, wants to compete. You have Pedro Neto, who might switch from the right wing to the left wing since Chelsea's just got Estevao. He's a Brazilian right winger. He just scored in a friendly yesterday. So he looks promising. They signed him last season. He was in loan, I think, Palmeiras, and now he's back to Chelsea. Chelsea also have Javi Simons coming in. He's a number 10, but he can also play from the left. They want Garnacho to replace Madueke, who went to Arsenal. Well, I just don't see Garnacho playing regularly under Maresca on a day-to-day basis. He wants to be the main man. I don't think he will be the main man at Chelsea. Cole Palmer is the main man. João Pedro is there. Liam Delap is there. João Pedro can also play on the left, number 10. So there are a bunch of options, attacking options, especially attacking midfield options at Chelsea. And I don't think Maresca will play him day in and day out. He wants to stay in the Premier League. He rejected a lot of offers. And I think he thinks that he can win. He can go to the next level at Chelsea. Well, I don't think so because he's not Cole Palmer. He's not there yet. He's not even what João Pedro is doing right now. So I think it's gonna be just a waste of. I think it's gonna play out exactly the way the Jadon Sancho transfer played out with Chelsea. So this is my take. It's gonna be exactly like that. But this time it's gonna be a full-on transfer, so no shipping him back to Manchester United. It's a permanent transfer, but I think he's gonna be just struggle. That's my
So
take.
not a loan, a full transfer. Like it's no longer United's property, but Chelsea's property. From being a United fan, definitely very sad to see him go. From my end, I admire him, and like our friend Shihan, when he came on the podcast, he said whenever Fardan says he's my favorite, that person goes off to a different destination. Sancho, I mentioned he's my favorite. He flopped. Wow, Felix off to Saudi Arabia, and now Garnacho. To start off with the Puskas, I had a very innovative discussion last year or a year and a half ago when he won the Puskas. And Akash was on the podcast. He said he deserves it. He deserves it. And then he mentioned, do you think it's too early? And I was like, yes, I think that it depends on how, as a youngster, you take something like that. You use it to call yourself a great, one of the greats of the current game, one of the present time. Do you navigate it that way, or do you like, okay, I'm gonna get better? So yeah, after that, his demeanor and everything changed a lot. His celebrations or whatever, he started becoming somewhat of a talk of the town, like a meme almost. But from the good thing is that he's constantly looking to grow. So for that growth, he needs to be out of United because of all the big boys that are coming into the United team now, the Mbumos and the Cunhas and the Sheshkos. He will struggle to find minutes. And you're right in the Sancho situation. Sancho, what mentioning about Sancho, that the same thing might happen to Garnacho. It's a possibility, but for him to grow, he needs a big club. The fact that Chelsea wants him, even if he takes them further in the Carabao or the FA Cup, it's a good for him. And remember, Palmer was lost in a sea of a huge roster in Manchester City. Garnacho may be lost, but he needs an opportunity. Chelsea will give him that opportunity. Maybe you're also right. Maresca already has so much in his arsenal, right? He has too many options: Estevao, Joao Pedro, Liam Delap, Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo. You name it. And they are well equipped to have 5 tournaments going on in a row, and he will have a starting 11 no matter what. Garnacho to come in as a substitute or as something else will be tough, but that push he will have, that okay, this is at 20 minutes, 20 minutes to prove myself, 15 minutes to prove myself. And he's a workaholic. He works hard, he trains hard, he gives his 100%. And I feel like over there, he will feel like he will have to perform. In United, he was like, almost like a guaranteed starter. So maybe he didn't have that push that he needed. And I feel like Chelsea will be the perfect platform for him. Obviously, any other big club would have been, but I would have hated to see him go to Arsenal because, oh, no, sorry. I would have hated for him to go to Manchester City. But to Arsenal, if he went to Arsenal, that's someone that Arsenal would have needed. And Arsenal would have um, tried him on the left wing, where he did flourish nicely with Manchester United. The Manchester United tried him on the right wing quite a few times, and he didn't do that good. But with the left wing, he had some very good runs. And yeah, he's recording his weak points. Acceleration wasn't there, but he didn't know when to stop. He could carry the ball, but he didn't know when to cut in and when to cut out. So that IQ level was still building. And Chelsea, again, I might be repeating myself, but that might be a platform where he's doing well.
Well, his decision making also lets him down at times. And another thing, I don't think any of these clubs that you mentioned, apart from Chelsea, wanted him. Manchester City didn't want him. Arsenal didn't want him. Only club that wanted him was Chelsea, and that was, I think, a January interest, and that trickled down to right now. Uh, I think his game is more suited to play for the La Liga team. La Liga teams for La Liga, because he actually, those of you who don't know, he actually came to the United Academy as from Atletico Madrid. He was part of Atletico Madrid's academy. Then he joined United Academy. So that's how he has the ties with Madrid. And there were at one point there were rumors that Real Madrid wants him. I think that got to his head to an extent. So yes, Garnacho to Chelsea will be a fascinating watch to see if it's a good transfer as per Fardan or if it's a bad transfer for both parties, and we'll see. But I think that's basically it on this.
Just my last sentence is going to be someone will be a winner here, either Chelsea or Garnacho. We'll just wait and see. And obviously, we'll come back to this conversation in the mid-season.
Or Manchester United can be a winner if they just get 35 million pounds or 40 million pounds out of it.
For sure, for
All
sure.
right. All right. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gents. We'll see you guys in the next video. A lot of content coming your way. Please subscribe to the channel and do not forget to hit the like button. Until next time, this is Qazi Adil and Fardan signing out. Take care.
So, take care, guys.